Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to do some price analysis on Cardano, which is ADA. We will have a look at some potential entry points and then some potential targets going forward. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and let's crack on. So let's start off by having a look at some of the key statistics. So Cardano, as we know, is ticker ADA. It is currently ranked number 6 out of all cryptocurrencies, with a maximum supply of 45 billion, and currently in circulation we have around 31.1 billion. 24-hour volume, we're getting just shy of $5 billion. Market cap today, again, is just shy of 10 billion. We're at $9.8 billion. If you look at the markets to see where we're getting that trading, you're getting pretty much 9% MEV against Tether. You're getting a further 2 or 3% against BTC. And we are listed on quite a few exchanges. I mean, Upbit, Coinbit, HitBTC, Huobi, some big exchanges out there. You can get pretty much anywhere. We've got at least 100 recognised pairs there for ADA. So if you are looking to get hold of it, it is fairly simple. One key point here to finish up with is the all-time highs. And that was at $1.33 3 years ago. And the project has developed so much since them all-time highs. And that was pretty much the last major bull run we have. So when we do start getting a bull run, which is potentially coming up very soon, this is going to fly and we are going to absolutely smash them all-time highs in my opinion. So that's the key stats. Let's have a look at some price analysis now and have a look at some potential areas you could get to invest. So here we have Cardano versus the dollar. This is a monthly time frame on Binance. As you can see, we are starting to come back up now, and it looks like that we're going to start pushing up against this monthly level soon, but we'll look at that on the daily in a second. All-time highs is way up there. Binance is slightly different to Coinbase, to CoinMarketCap. But as you can see, it does give us a fairly decent target. I think CoinMarketCap saying it was around $1.33, so it's debatable what that is. If we just look at what that is from current prices up to all-time highs, 350% you could cut that. So it might seem a lot, but if we get an alt rally coming soon, then that could easily achieved. So I'm just going to see if we've got any other levels to mark up there, but we don't have any other monthly levels to mark. Let's just drop into weekly and see if we have any weekly levels here that we could potentially mark, because we do need some higher targets to aim for soon. We may potentially not have any, but we might as well just have a quick look. There's nothing there. So let's drop right into the daily time frame and zoom all the way back to this time. I just want to see if we've got any daily levels that we can mark up, which will be potential key areas to target going forward in investment. So let's have a look what we've got. Nothing there. I just want to work his way from top to bottom and see if we get any wicks that correspond with each other. If you look at this wick here, we actually rejected off that wick and we use this wick as support here. So to me that confirms that it's a valid daily level. Let's see if we can get one more in just in case the market does go for it. And if you look at this wick here, we actually rejected off that, come through, support, support, support. So that to me is another valid level of daily resistance. So let's zoom right into current times, all the way back 3 years into the future. And what I want to do now is have a look at some potential areas to invest. I always use Fibonacci, which corresponds with support and resistance levels. And what I'm going to do is lay the fib on, but I'm going to do it from the start of this move here, which looks like the beginning of that move. Put the fib up to there and hit it on the top of that wick. Whenever I'm looking for an investment position, usually the 618 level is a good area to target, but to be honest, I don't think it's going to come down there. The lowest point I could potentially see it picking some orders up is around this level of monthly support, and that is at 24 cents. So that could be a good area to place some orders if the market does allow. I mean, BTC did a bit of correction this morning. We dropped down to 26 cents, so we wasn't too far off there. But if you potentially can't fill some orders there, then another level is this 382 level on the Fibonacci. So we could come back down to this level at pretty much 28 cents. So those are two potential areas that you could eye up for buying some VeChain. I mean, currently we are at 31 cents. So potentially is that we might come back down here. We are pumping today. Bitcoin is back on the run. Let's just have a look at Bitcoin, where that price is now. $41,200, which is absolutely insane. So there's some potential buy zones. Let's get rid of that fib now because we don't need that. We've got orange boxes marked up. The next major level is here. Monthly resistance at 41 cent. If we do start breaking a daily candle above that and closing above it, and then the next target is really 50 cent. BTC, crypto, it all loves round numbers, so 50 cent will be a massive target. I can imagine we're going to get quite a lot of sell orders around 50 cent, and then if not, we'll push up straight to our daily resistance up at 53 cents. So what I will do is, once we do start pushing through this level of monthly resistance, and we do start coming up towards 50 cent, I'll jump into some more analysis of ADA and have a look at some further levels we can target, because we don't have a lot of data above it. I mean, if you go away back in time, it was a really sharp spike up and a really sharp spike down over the course of about 3 weeks, so we didn't really form many resistance or support levels up at those prices. So we might have to start digging out the Fibonacci and using some extensions on that and have a look at some higher targets. So that is a USDT pair. 2 potential buy zones if the market does allow. Remember, if BTC does get a hard rejection of 42, 43 grand and it drops down to, I don't know, 35 grand, initially it will bring altcoins down with it, so we might get some of these orders filled. I think that could be a good area to buy at 24 cent if the market does allow. And then the next target's up here. This is a big monthly level here. Break above that and we are going to 50 cent in my opinion. So that is the USDT pair, some potential entry points and targets going forward. If we have a look at the BTC pairing, I've got some TA on there from my past. Let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. I'll just drop right down into a monthly time frame. Let's see if we can identify any levels at current prices if we have any. So that is a first level there. We'll mark that up. So that's going to be resistance. So we'll change that to the monthly if it decides to work. So that is the first level of a resistance. Let's just see if we've got any more up here. That could be potentially one if you look at this wick here. We actually rejected off that, come on through, and we rejected off it there. So that to me is another valid level. Let's just see if we got one more a little bit lower. You could say we got one there as well. If you look at this second wick here, it goes all the way through to there. We actually rejected off it, used it as support, and then come through and use it as support again. So that is another level of monthly. I potentially might not put in more levels. Let's have a look at a weekly. No, we've got enough levels there, so I'll drop right down into a daily time frame. So if you're looking to invest in a BTC pair, look at this, we've been ranging between these 2 monthly levels since pretty much September last year, so it is a good area to potentially invest within this, because once we break out it should send it. So just have a look at some potential investment opportunities. The 618 level at 689 satoshis would be a good level to invest in my opinion, so we'll mark that level up there. As you can see, we're nearly wicked down into the area, and then I think really, I mean, I can't see it's coming down here, but that is another level down here at 606 sats. We do need to know that if BTC is going up, altcoin Satoshi pairs do start getting wrecked. So I mean, it's at 41k now. Yeah, 41k. If that keeps going up to 43, 44, 45, this is going to come down, so we might fill some orders down here, and we might even use this support down at 538 sets as a potential area to fill up. So just monitor the price. As BTC goes up, you can fill some of these orders. I think that these are going to be nice orders to fill. Going forward, the main target is to break out of this range at 993 sats, 992. Once we do break out of this area, I do think that we're going to start pushing up, and then we have some more resistance up at 1,326 satoshis. I do think this is a major level. Actually, once we do break above this, so we'll call it around 1,000 sats. When we do break above 1,000 satoshis, I will jump into some more analysis on the BTC pairing, and we can pretty much zoom right out and identify some more targets, because we've got a lot of data back up here. So once we do break out here, I'll jump into some more analysis and do some further in-depth analysis. Again, put some fib extensions on, identify some higher levels, and then have a look at some potential areas to trade and some potential setup. So that's going to do it for today's analysis. That is some potential buy zones and targets going forward in BTC pair and the USDT pair of Cardano. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions regarding any projects, jump into my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. You will find the link in the pinned comment in the description. Please make sure you do hit that like button, that you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.